Hey everyone, I am going to do a haul for my weekly comics that I get. This week is a smaller haul. I actually get 2 weeks. Um, every 2 weeks I get my comics. I don't get them every Wednesday like a lot of people do. I wait until I have, I have a comic store that is out of state, so I wait um, until they collect 2 weeks worth. I'm sorry for saying because I'm trying to think. I wait till they collect 2 weeks worth and then I have them send them. So I will go through what I got this week. The first book is Venom 1. Donny Cates takes over with this issue, so I figured I'd jump on and give it a try. It is a new starting point, and Marvel loves those shiny new number ones. That's their favorite thing. I bought into it and got a shiny new number one. The next one is Suicide Squad 41, and it's nice Batman and Deadshot cover. The next one is the Spectacular Spider-Man 304, and this is also a new jumping on point, which I think most Marvel books this month are. I don't know. The next one is Harley Quinn Loves Joker. I got the regular cover, and I got the artwork variant. Um, yeah, that's Cho. That's Frank Cho. And in this issue, I believe a new character is introduced. I haven't been able to read it yet, so I don't know the new character. This is a 2-issue miniseries, so that's part one. Part two will be out, I assume, either in 2 weeks or next month. I don't know. I got Nightwing. This is 44. Yeah, Nightwing 44. I got the John Romita Jr. art variant, which I love this. I would like to have a poster of this. I picked this because even though it's the variant, this is one of my favorite covers. I absolutely adore it. And next, I got DC Nation number 0. Jenna got this on Free Comic Book Day, but I already had it on my pull list, so I went ahead and got it. I got Dungeons and Dragons. This is Evil at Baldur's Gate. This is the first in a new series of Dungeons and Dragons comics that IDW is coming out with. It also comes with Idle Champions Forgotten Realms exclusive game code, as you see right there, so I will check that out. I also finished up Venomized. This is issue number 5. This is a series that I've been enjoying. This concludes it. So one of my favorite parts actually happened in issue 3 of this, which really got me hooked. I got 1, 2, and 3. I won them in a raffle, I believe, and I was actually the person who ran the raffle, meaning that I put the video up and spun the wheel to see who would win, and I won because there's a spinner spot that's required to run the raffle. So I actually won that. And then I got these, which I wouldn't have bought otherwise, and read them and enjoyed them. So I kept up with issue 4 and 5. There's a great moment in issue 3 where the mighty Thor, the Jane Foster Thor, becomes venomized, and she's fighting Captain America on the George Washington Bridge. And suddenly Mjolnir just drops out of her hand, and she's confused. She's like, "Why can't I wield this hammer?" And Captain America goes, "You're unworthy." I really liked that. I thought that was a cool part in the story, and that kind of hooked me. So then I went out and saw 4 and 5. Now, in that lot that I won, I got the first 2 connecting covers, and I went ahead and finished up the connecting cover set with 3, 4, and 5. And that's 3, 4, and 5. And these are the connecting covers that when you put them together, you get a big picture. I might sell those. I don't know. I think it's a pretty cool set. Might keep them around too. So I just know I wanted a complete set of the connecting covers. Jenna is actually cleaning the house because we have Dungeons and Dragons tonight. So she's not here to go over what she got. I'll do that for her. The first one is the Amazing Squirrel Girl 32 with Craven on the cover. And she collects Squirrel Girl, so she has a complete run of all Squirrel Girls. I don't know if this is still volume 1. I think this might be volume 2. But she has a complete run of Squirrel Girl. And then she also started reading The Runaways because Rainbow Rowell, or Rainbow Rowell, I don't know how you say that, Rowell. She is writing this, and that is one of Jenna's favorite authors for books, not just comic books, but actual prose. And she picked it up because of who the writer was. I've not read it. I don't know anything about it, but I know Jenna likes it, so we do get that. Those were our books from our comic store, which is Comics World. They're in Pennsylvania. I will try to link their Facebook page below in this video, but I've been with them about a year, and I've not had any issues. So every week they hold in my holds box just like a normal store would, and then about every 2 weeks they ship to me. I just pay to have it shipped to me. I did that because the comic store that I was using here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, which is a town close to me, they don't have very many like variants or incentive covers, and Jenna really likes those. And also they messed up a lot. Like I had Savage Dragon on my pull list, which is my one of my number one books of the month. I like my top 4 characters are Savage Dragon, Spider-Man, Nightwing, Howard the Duck, who doesn't have a monthly series now. So I need Spider-Man, Dragon, and Nightwing in my box every month. I don't want to hear any excuses about why it's not. I was the only person I think that they were ordering Savage Dragon for, or maybe it was me and one other person, and I was getting skipped. Not every month, but on a regular basis, I would just have to go and order it from Midtown Comics or somebody, and I got tired of it. So I went with another comic store where I could make sure that I had the books that I ordered. And it wasn't just Savage Dragon, it was everything. It was a nightmare to change my list, to add something, to take something off. So I just went with somebody who was, I don't want to say competent, but somebody who paid attention to what I wanted done. Now, the final thing is not a book of the week or one of my new pulls, but it's something that I've been looking for a while. I do collect Savage Dragon, like I said, and I have been looking for the Herb Trimpe Savage Dragon 156 variant cover for quite a while. It was a 1 in 10 incentive, and it's almost impossible to find. Unfortunately, when this came out, I was not buying comics. About 10 years ago, I had to sell everything that I owned to finance my family because we had a daughter unexpectedly. We suddenly had all these responsibilities, and to help with those responsibilities, I sold all my comics. And during that period where I wasn't collecting was when this issue came out. Now, I wasn't able to get the variant, and I've not been able to find it since. I was speaking to somebody on Facebook about it, and one of my friends, Frank Fosco, saw that I was looking for the Herb Trimpe variant. Well, Frank actually did the backup story in this. He did the artwork. So he said, "Hey Adam, I will send you my personal copy of it since I know you're looking for it." And he did. So I got the Herb Trimpe 156 Savage Dragon variant cover. This is one of the harder ones to find. Almost everybody who collects Dragon says, yeah, that's almost impossible to find. And it really is. It's very difficult to find, but I'm glad to have it. And for Frank to send me his copy was very nice and unexpected, and I'm very thankful that he did, because it's cool to think that a person who did a backup story in this book, I own their personal copy now because they were nice enough to send it to me. So those are the books that I got the past 2 weeks, and the book that I got from Frank. And you guys, thanks for watching, and have a great day.